Hello Jim, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, you too, you too.
How was your journey?
Yeah, not too bad to be fair. It's only an hour on training it, so
Yeah.
it weren't too strenuous to be fair. How have you been? You had a good day?
Yeah, not too bad, just been interviewing a few people.
Yeah.
There's about 5 positions and we've had 25 candidates,
Yeah.
so we've got a good chance.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well.
So to start off, would you just tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Jimmy Johnny Joseph Stewart. It's always a bit of an head turner.
Tongue twister. That.
Yeah, I'm 24 years old, 25 on Wednesday, and I'm from Sheffield.
Yeah.
I'm a graduate from Sheffield Hallam University. I studied business and marketing. You know, the units that we passed during my time at Sheffield Hallam, I feel a couple of them could really have a direct benefit, you know, on the company. Brand and reputation management is one. You know, understanding managers and customers as well. In my spare time, just like any other, you know, 24-year-old, I like to go out with my friends, socialise, watch the famous Blue and White Sheffield Wednesday.
So you're a Wednesday fan?
I am, mate, yeah.
Yeah, have you got a good chance in the playoffs, have you?
Lottery, innit? If you would have asked me this yesterday, I would have said yeah, but tough first leg, weren't it, to be fair, at Huddersfield. So.
No, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just have to see.
Could be worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so very good. So the next question, what would you say your key strengths are?
Yeah, I'd say arguably my biggest strength is my high level of tenacity. You know, coming from a council estate and just getting to university and stuff, you've got to show high levels of tenacity. You know, you've got to keep going and keep going. Government reports, what have been released recently, you know, indicated that 96% of the young adults on Parsons Cross, which is an area in Sheffield where I'm from, just essentially don't really amount to anything. You know, everyone on there, I don't know. It's just a strange place to be unless you've been there and you lived on there. You understand how hard it is and the levels of tenacity you've got to show, you know, to get to university. But also in a professional background, I used to have a sales role. Again, you've got to show high levels of tenacity there. Cold calling people, asking them if they wanted additional lines, which you don't really need, to be fair. But you know, you've got to keep going. You've got to show them levels of tenacity again, to get them leads.
Oh, brilliant.
Another key strength of mine is communication. A wise man once told me, you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You know, you want to listen to a person more. If you think you're talking a bit too much, you probably are. And you need to process that information and, you know, do accordingly. With university, a lot of presentations I've done. I've got a first in, which must demonstrate that I am able to communicate information effectively. And yeah.
Very good. So following on from that, what would you say your key weaknesses?
My key weakness, I believe, is I'm a bit of a perfectionist. You know, sometimes in the business environment, with how fastly moving it is, it can be a bit unrealistic to do everything at 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and to be the best all the time, it's unrealistic. But I just try to be. You know, every task that I do, I commit fully, 100%. But in sometimes, you know, I can be maybe a bit tired, a bit fatigued. You know, if I just learn just to, you know, still give everything, but still save something reserves. You know, going forward, that might benefit me.
Okay. So why would you choose recruitment? Because you're going for a recruitment consultant role.
Yeah. So recruitment, to be honest with you, Tom, it's something that up until this last 4 months, it's not something I give really any major consideration. I always saw myself in sales due to my, you know, experience in the sales role. But after conducting various research, you know, and looking at Milkground and stuff, recruitment it's a market what's expanding rapidly. You know, the company Fraser John that obviously have come through for the last 5 years. You've just seen your levels of profit and revenue just multiply by, like, in some cases, was it your second and third year where your profit levels increased by like 200%?
Yeah, so the first year didn't increase because obviously the costs associated. Second year was 200%.
Yeah.
Third year was 200, and then it tailors off in the third year and fourth year as we grew.
Yeah, which to be fair, it just demonstrates like how rapidly the market is progressing, and I feel like with sales and recruitment, a lot of characteristics and the skills you need in sales, you can directly have that on recruitment as well. Also, I believe it's the metaphor in recruitment is people by people. We had a module in university called individual customer psychology, which was all about how you engage with potential customers and clients and the thought processes and stuff, and I just found it astonishing, to be fair, and that's the reason why I wanted to work in recruitment.
Brilliant. So why are you the ideal candidate for the job, and what can you contribute to this company?
Yeah, well, after conducting a lot of research on the company, your four main aspects of the company are, you want tenacity, you want communication, you want determination, and you want hard work. With my key strengths being tenacity and communication, which I've already obviously explained to you, therefore I take two of the boxes straight away. Determination and hard work. If I wasn't a determined individual and I didn't work hard, then I simply wouldn't be sat in the seat. Like I said, growing up and just in the professional and educational levels, I've always suffered setbacks. But rather than using it as an excuse to give up, I've used it as motivation to continue. I've been working full time while being at uni as well to fund myself, as like I don't get student loan because simply I just didn't want it. I thought I want to do things off my own back. So I've been working 30 hours a week and then juggling uni as well, which again demonstrates determination and hard work.
Brilliant. So following on from this, why do you want to work for Fraser John specifically?
Yeah, well, after conducting again various research on the company, I just feel that essentially me and Fraser John were just sort of match made. The company visions of the directors, to expand the company and grow further and go multinational in Europe and then expand into the Americas. That's what I want to be doing as well. I feel like to really fully thrive in a role, and for a recruitment agency especially, you've got to share that common ground with a company, which I certainly think that myself and Fraser John do. Also, the fun culture of the company. Just looking around now, you see, in the lobby you've got, a little golf course, and when you get a sale, you've got your own music, what comes on. I feel like that, again, it matches my personality and my characteristics perfectly. So yeah.
Brilliant. Following on, what would you say are your main motivations?
Yeah, so my main motivation is essentially to be successful. As a wise man once told me, with success comes money. In today's society and in today's business environment, any activity or anything you want to do is going to cost money. The more money you've got, the more you can do. I'm a determined individual. I want the best. I want the nice cars, and I want the nicest house. And again, that'll only be achieved if I work hard. But I'm determined to do it, and I've worked hard my entire life, so I don't plan on stopping now. Again, sort of should have touched upon it in the previous question, to be fair, but with recruitment, there's a lot of money can be made. Obviously this job online is £20,000 starting salary plus £2,000 for each contract you secure for the company. I believe last year a graduate, am I right in thinking he made 36,000, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 37.
Yeah, 37. Yeah, exactly. So for a graduate coming straight out of university, just getting that sort of money is incredible. And again, sorry, it's just things are just coming to me as I'm thinking again with John Fraser. Why I'd want to work there as well is because there's natural progression within the company. So, yeah.
Brilliant. final two questions.
Yeah.
Where else have you applied for?
I've applied for Leeds, which obviously, as you know, is a competitor of yours. However, upon this, obviously with this interview today, and evaluating the pros and cons of each company, I feel like I'm more tailored towards Fraser John. It's an SME, so I've got greater levels of responsibility, and the work that I'm doing, I'll be able to see like directly, because if I'm obviously generating more leads and more sales, then the company's going to grow. And again, I've touched upon it in just the last question. It's just Fraser John just offers a bit more in terms of moving forward. In life, I always believe that setting short and long-term goals can significantly aid personal development. I'm coming to the end of my 5-year plan now, so I've just set another one, and hopefully by the end of my 5-year plan at Fraser John, I'll be moving into either a senior recruitment consultant role or exploring into digital marketing within the company. But at Reed and the other company I applied for, it's called Robert Half, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Very familiar with them.
Yeah, they offered.
Based in Manchester as well.
Yeah. That caught my eye because of the training they offer. But I know it's going to sound like I'm just trying to pull your leg here, but after being within the proximity of Fraser John and seeing how diverse and how culturally great the company is, I'll be willing to just withdraw them applications, obviously if I was successful.
Oh, very nice. Final question is, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, so I only live an hour down the road, obviously in Sheffield, but I would be willing to relocate to Manchester.
Okay.
So, what's it like to live in Manchester? Is it?
It's a very vibrant city. There's many things going on. I'd say probably a lot more than Sheffield has to offer in the city centre.
Yeah.
There's we go on a Friday. If you achieve your targets, you finish at 2 o'clock. We all go down to the Alchemist downstairs for drinks. Even the CEO and owner John joins us on Friday, and it's really good fun.
Yeah.
We in Fraser John, we do events. Next week we're going axe throwing. We do other things like the driving range.
Yeah. I know you do love the golf, don't they, to be fair?
Yeah, well,
I'm terrible though, so if I need to...
Yeah, well, there's a lot of time to improve, isn't there?
Yeah.
Other things, so there's really great nightlife. The staff, they're all really close and go out together, and they're all good friends.
Yeah.
They all become good friends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of culture as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of acts and musicians that play in Manchester.
Yeah.
Got 2 great football teams.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you about that, to be fair. I seen that Manchester United are obviously a big partner.
Yeah.
So does that mean, will I be able to get a free ticket and that if I'm successful?
Because they do work together, there is opportunities to get tickets.
Yeah.
But it depends on how well you do.
Yeah.
How many sales you make, you might be
Yeah.
able to get your hands on a ticket.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah. No, that's perfect. That's all my questions, answered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's lovely to meet you,
Right,
and you'll be hearing from us very soon.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't know why.